Good afternoon. This is another journal that I've created. It is made from just bits and pieces that I had from different kits, different scraps, whatever. Just an in-between journals kit. Journal. Okay. So this I got, it's a freebie from Artymaze. Just a beautiful journal cover. I have added stenciling at the top, the corners, and then a bit of lace trim. That's all I've done. And then the back also comes with it, and more stenciling. It is an eyelet and gorgeous brown seam binding that I thought went well with just different parts. Okay, let's go inside. So the front and the back are tim holes. I've reinforced the eyelet with a piece of cardstock that I've painted, watercolored, and then when it dried thoroughly, stenciled. We got laces on the spine to help with just keep that bend strong. Okay, this is how many? 2 signatures, 2 chunky signatures. Okay. Let's go inside. We've got stenciling throughout. Vintage tab. A tuck spot there with, this is from Tracy Fox's new compendium, and it's backed onto grid paper, so you can ease of journaling there. A post-it type piece that you can journal on, backed onto some cardstock, and of course you can fit lots more behind there. I hope everybody's doing well today. Did I already say that? I am sorry. I forget sometimes. Burlap and lace, and then a little bit of stenciling there. This is from a perpetual calendar, so never go too long without watching a sunset. And let me tell you, sunsets on our beautiful Florida beaches are something gorgeous to behold. Some pattern paper there with a little bit of stenciling. A little glassine bag. Inside we've got a little booklet with a label and stenciling, and just 3 or 4 pages, 3 pages. Cute little journal spot. That's Mrs. Cock. Some vintage cookbook. Ooh, a recipe for asparagus casserole. I'm so there. I love asparagus. I love squash. I'm not a huge fan of lima beans though, but I love squash. A fussy cut, stenciling, can still journal on all that. Big pocket with a vintage bingo card. That cardstock behind so you can journal on it a little easier, and some vintage linen trim. Another journal card, fabric trim, and rosettes. What is this? A flower that I've die cut and then just added some circle punches for the centers, an open book, and a label. Then just the rest is scraps. Oh, packed onto a blue index card. Well, that's different. Okay, a blue index card. We'll go with that. Casserole of yellow squash. Ooh, you might have to try that one. Some trim here, just scraps, paper. And I threw in purple. I don't know why I did that. There's no other purple in here. But it's really cute. It's super cute. Maybe that's why. We'll leave it in there and you can do with it what you want because it's cute. Take it out, put it in a purple book. More appropriate. Be the person who decided to go for it. I like that. And I like positive sentiments. Another pocket here. This is from a leftover from Mary Lou. Don't throw those away. No. Tracy Fox. And just scraps from Mary Lou and just other scraps and a Tim Holtz person. gorgeous lined paper from my porch print. In the second signature, we start with a couple of labels. You can date this. You can date a label. Sorry, that wasn't funny. So a skull-one-pine belly band, we'll call that. My mother liked that word a lot, skull-one-pine. So we've got scraps and Mrs. Coggs from her Peter Rabbit, was it? Maybe. And then some beautiful pink seam binding. And then we've just got scraps that you can journal on. Just different ones. You can sew them all together or put them somewhere else or back your journal cards or tags with them. However you want to choose this. And we have inspired by Yvonne Preston journal piece. It's a notebook. That's the word. Stenciling and just random scraps. Then in the back, I've got a pocket. Again, made out of scraps. Stamping. A leftover, stenciling there. A leftover from Mary Lou. And a couple of tags, long skinny tags. This one has Smile from Tsunami Rose. That'll just fit right in there so nicely. And it goes up over the page. And since I'm paranoid that things are going to fall out, it is paper clip. More stenciling. Here with scraps, again, I've just made a bag, pocket, whatever you want to call that, and a tag. It's made scraps from Tsunami Rose. And it goes right in there. And this is a vintage postcard. Desert cacti. I really don't like cactus, but it is a really old postcard from California, San Diego, 1935. I did do some stenciling, the rest is as is. You can, if you can read that, it's really small. But anyway, there you go. I thought it was kind of cool. And a journal card. Glassy bag. Journal card. Find joy in the day. Ooh, carrot ring. Yummy. I do like carrots though, but I don't know. It looks spinach carrot. Oh no, Spanish carrots. Ooh, that could be good. Spinach carrots. That would be funny. Gorgeous paper to journal on. Another vintage tab. Center of the second. Stenciling. I love that stencil. I think it's my favorite. Ooh, eggplant. I love eggplant. Do you not love eggplant? I love vegetables in general, really. Some edge punch added to the back. A journal card with a little Jim Holst piece, and a journal card with a tab that I've stamped on. Another piece of type paper and another bag with a couple of, this is Tracy Fox and this Edith Holden, and some scraps made into a tag, and another vintage postcard, not as old as the other one, 1965. Cool. Grand Canyon, Arizona. Wow, that is so cool. And I've stenciled on there again. And somebody took off the stamp. Who would do that? Oh, they must have really needed it, I suppose. And another notebook, stenciled on, sewn in, or sewn together and then glued in. That's what it was. Did I stencil in this one? Nope, not on that side. Ah, there we go. Penciling. And stamping and a label. Just scrap tag. If there was ever a scrap tag, this is it. Isn't that pretty paper though? That's from a vintage 1940s phone book that I found at a yard sale, estate sale, something. Anyway, it's gorgeous color. And this tag with a Tsunami Rose Enchanted Journey. And this tag, scrap from Tim Holst, and then a little spot on the back to journal. Over the edge, and paper clip. And there's Skawampi Belly Band. Another, I think that was Peter Rabbit. Anyway, from Mrs. Coggs. And then just scraps of paper. You can use however you want. They're perfectly good to journal on. They're really nice. And some note paper. Because I didn't think I had enough in that pocket, apparently. There you go. And that is my scrap, use up, gorgeous cover journal. She'll be in my Etsy shop a day or two. I don't know. She'll be in there. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.